Hello there, and welcome to this quick start guide for getting started with the free and open source web app called Arvest. So, first of all, Arvest. What is Arvest? Arvest is considered as a digital desk where you'll be able to bring together lots of different types of documents, whether they be images, videos, audios, text, all that kind of thing. And you can bring them together in one big space. You can arrange them, you can compare them, you can start annotating them in lots of different ways. You can link them together, you can extract data from them, and share all this work with the world. So to be able to begin using Arvest, you're going to come to arvest.app, and then you're going to come and click on connect, and then you're going to create yourself an account by clicking create an account here. So all you need is a name and address, and you should be good to go. Once you have created your account, you're going to log on, and you'll see that this is your dashboard. So you see that on the left here, we've got projects, manifests, medias, and groups. And we've also got a settings tab here if you need to change the language, password, all that kind of stuff. So what are these three main things: media, manifests, and projects? So medias are going to be your basic media files, so like an image file or a video file, that are either going to be linked to because they exist somewhere else on the web, or that you've uploaded yourself. And then you're going to use these to create manifests. So manifests are digital documents which can, for example, point to more than one media file. They can have titles, they can have metadata, they can have annotations, lots of these kinds of things. And then you'll take each of these manifests and put them into projects, and you can put multiple manifests into projects and start working with them like that. So let's get into it. Media. So there are two ways of getting media into Arvest. So if we press the little plus button here, you see that we've got either upload or link. So we can link to a piece of media that is found online. For that, we will need the direct URL to a piece of media. So if this image, for example, which is on Wikimedia Commons, if I right click here and open the image in a new tab, I can copy this URL here, and if I press link here, you'll see that I've added it here, and I can also change the title, so call it a lake, something like that, description, and things like that. That is for a simple image, but I can also link to things like YouTube videos. So here I have a YouTube video about the Avignon Theatre Festival. I can grab the link to that, and in exactly the same way, I can link like this, and then I have it added to my collection here. And also a PeerTube video, which is like an open source alternative to YouTube. I can get links to videos here, copy this in, and I'll have it here. And so that's how we link to things that already exist online. What about things that I have on my computer that I would like to upload, for example? So this image file, it's going to be very simple. I'm going to press plus again, and then instead of link, I'm going to click on upload. I'm going to find it on my computer, and I'm going to upload it like that, and we see that it gets uploaded in the same fashion. And if I want to upload videos, then I would use PeerTube, Arvest's instantiation of PeerTube. So basically, I need to come over to PeerTube. I need to create myself an account, and once that's done, I'm going to hit publish, and I'm going to select the file that I wish to upload. I'll give it a title and things like that if need be. Hit publish, and then I can just grab this link and I can link to it like that. So that's for uploading media. What about if I want to create new manifests from these media? What I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to press the plus button here. I'm going to click on create, and I'll need to give my manifest a title, so I'll just call this test manifest. and we can give it a thumbnail if we like. I'll just click that, whatever that is. It seems to be a picture of Notre Dame. And then we're going to add a new canvas. So a canvas is like a page on our manifest. So each page, each canvas will need a media file. So here I can open up my different media files that I added just recently. So I can take this image of a lake, for example, and then I can add another one, for example, this video of Notre Dame, and then I can hit create. And that has created this manifest file, and I can preview this by opening it here. And we see that we've got my picture of my lake as my first page, and then my second page is going to be this video of Notre Dame. So if we wish, we can also bring in IIIF manifests from other places. So for example, Harvard Art Museum, they have a whole load of IIIF manifests that we could use. So just for example, we could take this one here, and on a website, if you ever see this symbol here, the IIIF symbol, it means that you have access to a manifest that you'll be able to use in Arvest. So if I click on that, and after a bit of searching around, I can actually see the link to the manifest here. And then if I come back to Arvest and I press the plus button and link, I can actually create a link to that manifest here, which you see there. So now I can start, now that I have my manifests, I can create some projects and start comparing these manifests and documents together and create something that I can create with the world. So I'm going to create a new project and just call it test project. Save that, and then I shall open it up. So at the beginning there are no documents in my project, so I'm going to need to add some documents. So I'm going to open my manifest tab here, and I'm going to get the link to the manifest that I just created. So I'm going to add that there, and I'll add the manifest that I just linked to as well. So I've got these two manifests in my project currently. So I'm going to open them up and put them in the project workspace. So now we see that I've got two different manifests within the workspace. Now, just a few ways about how we can lay out the things within the workspace. You can see that at the moment I'm in kind of a grid view where basically I can have items occupy quite a strict grid like this. But we can also put the workspace into what's called elastic view, where we have this kind of infinite space where we can start resizing things and moving things around like that. I'll put it back into mosaic view. And we've also got things like language for the workspace, which we can change. We can change the theme of the workspace, lots of different things like that. So if we take a closer look at some of these windows in the workspace, if I open up this sidebar here, we see that I can see some of the metadata about this document. I can see some of the rights and attributions, for example. For page documents, I can navigate through the different pages like this. And I can see different annotations that may have been added to these different documents. So I'm going to just show you a few of the basic annotations that we can do. So I'm going to press click add annotation here, and first of all I'm just going to enter a simple textual annotation. So I'm going to call this hello world. I'm going to give it a bold look, and we can link it to a for example, a Wikipedia page about trees. Why not? So I can get the link to that, and I can type a link, for example, and add that link there. If I like, I can add a target to this annotation, so it can be a rectangle like this, it could be a circle like this. I'll delete those, and it could be a more complex shape like this, so I can drag this around and create a more complex annotation. I can then save that, and you can see that the annotation has been added to my annotation list, and I can link to it like this, open this link. And some other things that I can do is add, for example, tags to my annotations. So I don't know, call this reads, for example, and now if I save that, you'll see that this reads tag has been added, and that's going to allow me to filter annotations by tag and things like that. A few other kinds of annotations. We can have a manifest annotation. So this is going to link directly to another manifest. So if I take the link to my earlier manifest there and I paste it here, and I'm just going to give this annotation link and save that. You see that this annotation comes up with this little box which shows the manifest that it has been linked to, and we can directly open that up in the workspace and start navigating around collections of documents like this. And just to demonstrate a few other kinds of annotations, we can have overlay annotations, for example, which is where we're going to be drawing on an image, and we can draw lots of different kinds of things like arrows and text and things like that. There we go. And of course, for audiovisual documents like videos, we can also set the time of the annotation so that it only shows up at a specific time. So now that I've created my project, I'm going to want to share it with different people across the world. So to do that, I've got a few options open to me. I'm going to come to the Share tab here. I can either share it with other users on Arvest. So, for example, I know someone with this username that I can add to this, and I can give them various permissions like admin, reader, editor, all that kind of stuff. Or I could share a direct link to my project. So to do that, I'll generate a snapshot, and then which will give me access to this link. And so if I paste this into the URL bar here, you can see that I've got now a direct link to my project. Or I can create that I can put that into an iframe, which will allow me to embed my project within a website. So a few other bonus things that we have quickly, just enough time to talk about. All of the items, be it projects, manifests, medias, all have this metadata field that you can modify, and also use different metadata schemas to control that. We also have advanced edit options, which actually gives you access to the kind of raw data that makes up a project or a manifest, and allows you to modify things in a more advanced way. And Arvest also has a very open API, which if you're interested in incorporating it into more complex machine learning driven workflows, allows you to do so very easily. And for that, we actually have a Python package, which makes scripting a lot easier. And we also have a collection of machine learning notebooks, which sort of demonstrate how Arvest can be incorporated into some more complex machine learning driven workflows. So that is pretty much it for Arvest as a basic overview of the different things that we're going to be able to do. There is a full in-depth tutorial series that you can follow, so if you're interested in that, then don't hesitate to ping all of those videos. And of course, don't hesitate to click connect, create your account and start creating today. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.